Hello and welcome to Coffee with the Librarians, week of January 22nd, 2024. Again, I've had a preview of this message, and I'm just going to say it's a little strong and a little bitter, but that's okay. The intent of the message that they want to deliver is to empower you to dive in with resolve and enthusiasm by being honest about the difficulty, not totally the right word, the strength of the journey, the enormity of the journey, I'm not quite able to translate the exact right word, but the seriousness, what is this? It's not really, it's sort of sacred, it's sort of serious, it's enormous, it's like profundity, the profundity of the journey. I think that's probably the closest. They want you to be aware of the profound nature of this journey so that you approach it appropriately. 2024 is a year of deep self-reflection and deep personal awareness. And it is the year that many of us will step into not just self-advocacy, that's a Lora word, self-sovereignty into a way that we haven't before. We will be so much more self-directed this year than ever. This is the time where we all will cut the BS, really, cut it all, and just be in that state of like, forget it all, people. I'm doing it myself. But we're doing it ourselves in the right way, in the way that we always should have done it for ourselves, in the way that we have relied on people and entities and systems to do things for us. We will finally hit that wall. We will smack that wall. They're saying it's going to be kind of a sharp smack. We're going to smack that wall and be in the place where we're like, forget it. I've got to do it myself, and I'm going to do it myself. And that requires me cleaning up a lot of my own stuff. And that requires me taking actions and taking steps and doing things that I never really wanted to do, that I've always been capable of doing, but I never really wanted to do. And they're saying the first part of this journey is going to feel strong and bitter, in that it is that smack, it is that slap, and it's the bitterness that you're kidding me, I have to do this. You're kidding me, that is not fair. And they're not saying Social Security will fall this year. That is not what I'm saying. The example that they're showing me is the first person who's like unable to cash out Social Security, withdraw Social Security, get social, has this feeling of bitterness. Like, are you kidding? I've paid in my whole life and I've always expected this, and now I'm not going to get it back, and now I have to do it for myself. That's the bitterness that we are going to be tasting this year on the world stage as well as on the personal stage. There's going to be a lot that's coming up where we're like, you're kidding me, right? You're kidding me, right? No, you're kidding me, right? So that's the bitterness. And it's a strong bitterness, meaning we don't have time to dawdle. We don't have time to wallow. We don't have time to blame shift anymore. We don't have time to deflect. We don't have time to blame shift. We don't have time to judge. We just have to step up and step into action. And that's actually the beauty of what's coming, is there is no time. It's not like a someday when, it is a right now, we're doing it. And the reason they're bringing this message in, even though it might sound harsh or negative, and it's not meant to be harsh and negative, it's the awareness that when something is strong and bitter, like they're showing me, you drink something that's strong and bitter, you brace for it, and you go, I can do it, and you shoot it. And it's strong and it's bitter and it's done because you've braced for it, which is actually a better experience than being told something is sweet and pleasant, so you leisurely drink it and then go, blah. It is strong and it is bitter, and it is meant to be drunk fast. And the changes that are going to be made within you need to come quickly as well. So that is this week's message, a little precursor for 2024. But again, it's in preparation for, it is a positive thing. This is not a negative thing. It's just, it's strong and fast. And it's a little bit bitter. So go quickly, because there's not time to dawdle and you're not going to want to dawdle with it anyway. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye.